What's going on, guys? This is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. Welcome back again. Gotta turn my John Langston music off because YouTube doesn't like the copyrights. But today I'm off and it's cold, I'm bored, and guess what? I've been itching to get a certain fish again that I haven't had in years. And I'm going to search for it. It's gonna go into a smaller tank than it should really go into for now. But once the fish grows up, I will transfer it into a larger aquarium. So I just got out of the store of my first stop. I'm in Freshwater, Virginia, so shout out to all you people up here. The first place didn't have, they had the fish that I want, but they weren't quality. And I'm gonna make a video very soon on high maintenance fish keeping. And you know, I've got 3 more stops today, and if I come up empty-handed, then that kind of sucks. But I'm not gonna put a fish in my aquarium that I don't think is, this is gonna sound shallow as hell, but I wanna make sure the fish is pretty enough, is a high enough standard to go into my aquarium. Because if I'm setting all these aquariums up and I want to have a pleasant experience, I want the most gratifying experience that's possible. I don't want to get a fish that's less than what I'm aiming for. I want to go and shoot high. You know, what's that saying? Shoot for the stars and land on the moon. That we're going to shoot for the stars and we're going to hit the stars. We're not going to settle for less. So I'm at a big box store of the pet stores, PetSmart, and we'll see what they have here. Well, this isn't turning out very well, but we still have a couple other options, so it's not over yet. Anyways, guys, I did go in there and I took a look at all their fish. Besides the fish I'm looking for, I'm going to keep my eyes open for that rare fish that pops up, and it's like, wow, that's the one that needs to come home with me. Got multiple tanks, multi-tankinitis, as you want to call it. And you got to keep your eyes peeled. So 2 options down, 2 to go. It's not over yet, still possible. All right, I'm at Petco now. Cross your fingers. Okay, this video is turning into me sitting in my truck going, I can't find last PetSmart in Fredericksburg. Let's hope. All right, people, this is what I was talking about. I'm happy now. I did not get the big fish I wanted to. I'm glad I didn't tell in this video on what I was looking for, because that's going to be a video for another day, I guess. Woo! Got something big. Not really. It's just something I really like. You guys know I love freshwater angelfish. Discus people, look, I love discus. Every fish has its own personality, but for the most part, angelfish have more personality than discus, in my opinion. So don't be flooding the comments down there saying Wayne's Fish World doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So chill down, just calm down. Anyways, back to the topic. I went in there looking for the fish I was looking for, and they had some, but they weren't great quality. So I was like, man, I'm not getting those fish. We're not gonna settle for less. And I got talking to the associate in there, and we got talking about her Oscar and stuff, and she's cool. And I kept walking out of tanks looking for other fish for other tanks. Marble angelfish, baby. I have been looking for a pair of marble angelfish ever since I started the 125 back up. Actually before then, because I had angelfish in quarantine. So late fall, I have been looking for a quality pair of marble angelfish, and I just found them. I don't know if it's male or female. I can't truly tell until they start showing their papilias, which is their breeding organs. But guess what? We got angelfish, baby, and they're going in the 125 today. And then for you saltwater people, I'm itching, man. I'm itching. We got some sand, some aragonite sand. It's not enough for the saltwater tank, but that's a topic for another video. I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. Okay, maybe I should have cleaned the glass off first, but these are the existing angels. I've got 2 platinum, 3 kois, and 2 double dark black angels. And I think these marbles are going to do good because, well, I think they're slightly larger than the biggest double dark. Ooh, maybe not. I didn't realize my angelfish were that big. But they are similar in size, so they are going to defend themselves well. Wow, they might be small. It's kind of hard to tell in the bag. I didn't realize my existing angels were that large. You look at them every day, then you see large angelfish at the pet store and they look large in smaller tanks, and your bigger tanks kind of dwarf your bigger fish. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to float these fish. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to float the bag to get temperature acclimated. Temperature in the bag is different from the water temperature that's in the aquarium. So I'm going to temperature acclimate it, and that's it. After that, I'm going to cut the bag, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce the fish directly into the aquarium. I'm also going to go ahead and take some of this carob seed, that's aragonite sand, which is good. It's going to buffer the pH, raising the pH to at least 8.2 around there. The next thing I'm going to do to these fish to basically make a smoother transaction is feed these fish. I'm going to give some New Life Spectrum flakes. And all this is doing is, you know, putting some food in the fish's belly. Having a fish that is well fed and already fed and not hungry is going to lower the aggression levels. Alright, it's been a few hours since the marble angelfish have been introduced into the aquarium. We're going to take a look at how they're doing, and this is some really depressing news. But this is the golden-necked pleco. I'm not even sure how the videos are going to release in order, but this is my golden-necked pleco that I haven't even had that long, and he's not looking too hot. I don't get it. He's been eating fine. He's been keeping the tank clean. Water chemistry is perfect for him. I don't know if something internal is going on with him, but he's not looking too good. I really was starting to like that fish. As you can see, it's beautiful. But stuff like this happens, but you got to keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, as LA Fish Guy would say. You know, Dustin, I'm going to make a shout out to Dustin. If you've been living under a rock with fish keeping, you got to go check out Dustin's fish tanks. Dustin's been one of my favorite YouTubers, along with like Solid Gold, Jenny, and some few others out there. But the one thing that I've always loved about Dustin is that he keeps it real. He doesn't put on a mask, and he's just like us hobbyists. He's bigger up on the food chain and YouTube land, but he hasn't lost his roots. He's still true to himself, and I absolutely love that. And Dustin's trying to acquire a greenhouse to better himself and better the community in multiple ways, and he's got that same drive, you know, keep pushing forward, never give up. He's got a lot of stuff going on in his world right now. And I highly suggest you guys go watch his channel. Great guy, great advice, great videos. But let's get back to the angelfish. So the marbles have settled in. They were up and about earlier. They're doing good. Can't tell if they're male or female. I don't know if they paired up in the tank at PetSmart, but they're sticking close to each other. But then again, they have been just introduced to this tank a couple hours ago. As you guys can see, there's fish tanks I haven't revealed, like in the reflection, like this one right here, my 75-gallon African Cichlid tank. And you can see my goldfish tank below, and you can probably see the Shabumpkin tank behind there, which will be something else in the future. I'm making a dedication. 2 years ago, roughly, I told the local fish store owner, Gavin, that, you know, I would love to have a tank, a wall of tanks that were quality. The one thing I hate about fish rooms is that you see all these tanks that don't look good. And I think I'm going to stick to my roots, and I'm going to do this. I mean it. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. I'm going to work on planning this tank, completing this tank, and filling with the existing ones a little bit. But I want to get these tanks that are up and running to their peaks, and then once they're complete, I'll move on to future endeavors with Wayne's Fish World. So my plans in a nutshell, and I'll talk about this more in future videos, but I really want to get the 125 planets and with more fish. Lighting was introduced. Lighting was crucial. Lighting had to get introduced before plants go into the aquarium. Now that I've got lighting, I can look into adding plants. Below this tank is my old 125 that's going to be a saltwater tank. Fish are already planned out for it. Gotta get filtration, lighting, and I still got some equipment laying around from my old saltwater days. That's not a problem, but lighting and filtration is going to be the main thing, which is going to be super simple. I'm definitely going to show you guys that you don't have to listen to the industry. You can have a successful saltwater aquarium without spending all the money. Let's switch gears. Goldfish tank. Oh my god, this is my favorite tank. I mean, I've got algae on the glass. I'm sorry for that. But new lighting on this tank. Do I need to say anything else? I mean, look at it. But this is not my favorite tank because of this. I'm planning on planting this tank. Probably this tank and the 125 will be planted at the same time. But these fish, I love these fish. These are my pets. You know, I hate to say it, but these are my angelfish that I love. But no offense, guys, but I don't see these guys as pets. These are some really good looking fish that I would hate to lose. But these boys, man, oh, I love these fish. These, and you know the reason I love them? For one, look at them. But two, watch this. What's up, babies? That's the reason right there. Goldfish, in my opinion, are some of the smartest fish in the aquarium hobby. And then, whoo, you can't look at that yet. You can't look at that yet. But I've got to put some fish in there, guys. I got so much going on, guys. If you guys want to see what's going on in future videos with this tank, the African cichlid tank, the Shabunkin tank, and a tank that's going to have monster-sized fish, and other tanks I'll be setting up in the future, and a 125 Planet tank, and the saltwater tank that's going to be revamped and rejuvenated and revived, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button. That way you guys get notified when stuff happens. Until then, guys, I've been Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. I'll see you guys next time. Later.